Hey folks, here another Notey news for you. Hope you're doing well. So we have been thinking about something recently for a while, and yesterday we decided to go ahead and do it, and obviously we're confirming this on the channel. But we have decided to take a break from our Story Ark Season 1. Now, the reason why I'm doing it and what reason why I was thinking about it is I felt like I was getting a bit kind of eager to just get it done and get it finished, and I was rushing it a little bit, and I felt like I wasn't really enjoying it as much, and I was worried that maybe that was it wasn't translating across to you. But I still love this game, and I still enjoyed it, and I still enjoyed this episode you're going to see here, which is the last episode before we go on the break. This is episode 194, which will go live on the 22nd of October. And, after that, we will go on a break. We'll still have more content for you every second day, and I'll talk about that in a second. But we were worried we're getting a bit stale with the and a bit kind of burnt out with the doing the same season all over again because we knew it had been going on a long time, and we were thinking about it about going on a break, so we thought maybe that would be a really bad idea to do that. So we weren't sure, but then as I was talking to a friend yesterday, I actually had a look to see when episode 1 actually went live on my YouTube. And it turned out it went live 2nd of October 2022. Yeah, 2nd of October 2022. I have actually been doing this season for over a year. That's a long season. That's a very long season. It's got to be the longest season of television history of history, really. So yeah, we're gonna going forward. We're gonna rethink how we do these long seasons, and that's part of the fun about YouTube. You learn as you go and you adapt as you go as well. So that's essentially what we're doing. We are going to take a break on season 1. Do not worry, we will be back to this season. It will continue on. It will still be one long season, but in future, what we're probably going to do is we're going to split up maybe the content that we do into different seasons. Like maybe we'll have one long gameplay, but it'll be multiple seasons instead of just one long gameplay right the way through. That's where we can mix things up and keep me from getting burnt out and playing the same. Yeah, because even if I'm playing the same game, no one version of one playthrough of this game is the same as any other playthrough. It's always different. So that keeps a variety aspect to it, and it keeps it varied, the experience varied for myself, and it keeps being fun for me. So that I think would be the best thing going forward here is to these launch seasons split it up into multiple seasons, and we'll have things like a spawn series and stuff like that as well. Now, that's what we're going to do. But as I said, I'm not going to spend a year in my life basically working on this season and not finish it off. I will be coming back to Evolved. I know Ark Ascended is currently the 13th of October, and by the end of October, Ark Ascended will be coming out, and there'll be a lot of our content creators changing over to it. I'll still be playing Ark Evolved. I don't know when I'll be changing over to Ark Ascended, but even then, I still might play Ark Evolved. And the only way I stop playing Ark Evolved is if Ark Evolved disappears from the Steam library. Now, if that happens, there's no way I'll be playing Ark Ascended because that means the developers have removed the game and are trying to force people over to Ascended, and that's just not going to fly with me. So that would be the only way I would stop playing Ark Evolved. I'm single player, so it shouldn't be a problem with me. Just because Ark Ascended comes out doesn't mean I still can't play single player in Ark Evolved. I will be playing Ark Ascended at some point, and I am looking forward to it. But for the moment, on my channel, Ark Evolved will continue past the end of this month, and I think it will continue all the way up to the end of the year. I'm not entirely sure because I've got this to finish and I've got Spawn series to finish as well, and obviously I'll be starting something new as well, so I'll have that to finish too. Because I've been kind of racing this Story Ark season because I've been torn in my mind as if I really kind of wanted to finish this Story Ark season before Ark Ascended coming out and move over to that so I could play day one, and like I was able to do in Ark Evolved this game. So I've been kind of going back and forth for a number of weeks now on this, thinking about it here. Also, a good thing as well is I've had this gameplay going on for a long time, but during that year, I've had new subscribers coming in like halfway through or quarterly through or 3 quarters through the season at different points and that. it's a lot of content for people to go back and catch up on, basically. So that could be a problem when it comes to, oh, I'm not actually playing this. I just realised that I'm not actually playing this in the background. This is the last episode before I go on a break. I actually meant to play it in the background. I forgot to turn it on. Yeah, so basically people would be coming into the channel and we're seeing this launch season and people don't always want to come in at an end point, basically. There and there because there's a big commitment of time for people to catch up on what this season is going on. So I think from that perspective, it'll be a good idea for me to actually start something new as well. So like new subscribers, be people that come in. Basically I find a way to split up the content, how I'm doing the content on my YouTube better. So that way we have new seasons of stuff when people, new subscribers coming in, so they don't have like a massive amount of content to catch up. Because there's a lot of content on my YouTube, and that's a good fun, but at the same time it has its cons as well too. So we will be playing around with that. I don't quite know exactly what is going to how that's going to all play out right now. All I know for right now is I'll be continuing to play Ark Evolved past the end of October. Story Ark Season 1 will be going on a break. It will come back. I'm not going to spend a year in my life and not finish it off, I promise you that. We're going to be starting something new, and the thing about Ark Evolved and part of the popularity of this game is there's a massive workshop to this game, and there's a massive like mod for this game where the players of this game have made maps and made a whole bunch of stuff. It's a massive amount of mods available for this game, and there's a whole like new dimension of the game, and it's a big part of the popularity of this game. One of these that you'll actually know in this actual Story Arc Season 1 that is a modded gameplay. I use Dino Storage, I use S Plus, I use Awesome Spyglass, I use Ultra Stacks. I recently I've been using the Creature Finder, like you can see with the tools over there, because it just makes things a bit easier and a bit faster as a content creator to quick there, because I don't have a lot of time. Sometimes in my life when I'm working and stuff like that, I don't have a lot of time to do recording episodes, so I think like some mods help me do things faster as well. So there's a massive market there. And recently, some content creators that I've been watching, there's been about 30 content creators banded together to play this one mod called The Hunted. And it was my first introduction to Scene Hunted. I never knew about it because there's a ton of mods. There's really so much to this art community. There's really a lot going on. It's hard to know every single thing really there basically, and it's great fun. It's absolutely great. But these 30 content creators were playing Hunted, and I've been watching Raz Clark and Spoopy playing it, and I've checked in with some other people as well. But it just looks like a ton of fun. It's Ark gameplay, but it's completely different from the dark gameplay you've been seeing in my Story Arc, and it's something that I'm really excited to play. I've been practicing offline a little bit, trying to get an idea of what I can do with it as content from my own YouTube basically recently, making sure that it would be something I would enjoy. And yeah, I would enjoy it. It's completely different. Admittedly, when it comes to dino action, it will probably be, to begin with, be a well, I don't know if it will be a little slower. I'm kind of hoping it'll be a little slower because it'll make it easier for me to survive if it's a little slower. Because it's completely different. I'll talk about it more in the intro to the episode 1 and that. If I remember correctly right now, it's 22nd of October, the last episode of the Story Arc, there, episode 194. I'm not sure if it would be part of me thinks I should keep going to episode 200 and end there, but we can get to 200 later. Plus, it should really be a momentous occasion if I'm more buzzing about the gameplay, and then that way I could do something then. So we'll start probably the 24th. It'll be. I'll announce it on my Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I am on Spoutable and I'm on Instagram as well. It's new as Notretsam. On there, it's my first name backward and my surname backward. On there, I think they're actually linked in at the top of the page, actually, if I remember correctly. I'm also on Spoutable too, not that anyone seems to be using that. And no, I'm not on Blue Sky Threads. because I haven't got an invite to Blue Sky, and Fred's is mobile only, which is ridiculously stupid. So yeah, we'll announce exactly when it's going live, and we'll talk more about the Hunted mod there. But we'll be starting out on the 24th, and Story Ark Season 1 will go on a break. But don't worry, Story Ark Season 1 will come back, just like I'll do Spawn Series Season 3 and Season 4. I just don't know if Spawn Series will be an Ark Ascended or an Ark Evolved. I'm not sure about that yet. We'll have to wait and see. It might actually be Ascended. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to figure that out as I go on. But yeah, Hunted will start before the end of the month, and Story Ark Season 1 before the end of the month will go on a break. The simple reason why is we're feeling a bit burnt out and we want to take a break, and understandably so, because we found out recently episode 1 went live on October the 3rd, 2022, October 2nd or the 3rd, 2022 it was, and yeah, no wonder we're feeling a bit burnt out. Plus, it'll probably be a good thing for my channel, and we'll mix things up from here, and we'll be more varied. It'll still be art content because that is the main game that I'm playing in, and I think that'll be the main game going forward because I do love this game. It's so much fun. Anyway, if you like the sound of that, then please like the video. You'll like to see future content, future gaming content from me, then please subscribe for future gaming content. And until next time, you'll take care.